Hey, what's up? I'm now here in Odessa in the south of Ukraine on the coast by the Black Sea, and it's one of the largest cities in Ukraine, and this video is going to be a real short one. I've been vlogging a lot recently. I'm just going to give you a quick taste of the city today, show you around. It's a Friday evening, so there'll be lots of people about, cafes, restaurants, the vibe, quite a nice neoclassical design on many of the buildings. Now approaching the city center of Odessa, you could say. That big building behind is the Opera House and Ballet Theatre, which is super famous in Odessa. Seems to be something going on here. Not too surprised, it's an international film festival taking place here. I do know that Odessa is quite a strong city culturally, with the history of the opera and its buildings. It's quite obvious in that sense. So this is all taking place right in front of the Opera House and Ballet Theatre. If you're in Odessa, highly recommended that you buy a ticket and check it out. If you know you're coming, it's good to prepare and get your tickets a few weeks in advance. This place is called the Mozart Hotel. Now, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that it has something to do with the fact that Mozart might have stayed in that hotel while he performed at the theatre. People who know can let me know in the comments below. Seems to be a large gathering of the Ukrainian elite today, famous actors, film producers and directors, although I can't say I know any of them. A nice garden here and different restaurants and cafes along. I suppose you can say Odessa is a city you can associate with high culture and high society. Lots of old neoclassical Soviet buildings, as in Kiev. Although I would say Odessa seems to be a little bit more striking in terms of its charm. Although Kiev does have a lot of nice cathedrals, which I haven't seen too many of here in Odessa. But we have a kind of relaxed vibe in this city, as it's by the sea and there's many places to hang out, like bars and restaurants on this street. You can see all the pleasant buildings surrounding this square and statue in the middle. I would say Odessa is certainly a city that is a nice one for a stroll. I wouldn't call it an ugly city, not the center anyway. I can see my first glimpses of the sea, but just before we take a look, there's a very interesting building just left here called, I think, the Witch House. I might have got that wrong. Let me show you why it's so interesting. So here you can see the house, which looks like it doesn't have any consistency. It just looks like a flat wall. But if I move to my left, you can actually see how it's been built on a slant. And actually there is an inside to the building. It just is like a kind of illusion, which is an interesting design for sure. And you'll find many people coming to this spot in the quiet street to take pictures. Heading down towards some famous steps here in Odessa. People singing on this side and this side. Here we have another kind of illusion in Odessa. These steps. So at these steps here, it's kind of hard to show you because there's so many people and I'm not at the best angle. But if you look, you should be able to see that it looks pretty straight and that you can't actually see any of the steps when you're glancing downwards. More colourful buildings, as you can see in the square here, and views of the sea and harbour. Although the beaches of Odessa are actually around 5 kilometers or so away from here. There's quite a famous one known as Arcadia Beach, which I went to the other day, but I didn't vlog, I was just taking a break. Lots of elegant and high-class hotels, pleasant places to take a walk, trees, just some good vibes in general in this city. There is one bar in particular here called Dvor 12, which is quite unique. Look at this. We've now walked around a full circle back to the other side of the ballet theatre. You can see a classic old Soviet water fountain in the distance. Street performers, people selling balloons. Having walked a full circle, I'm going to end this video here, just by the water fountain and ballet theatre. I know it's been a very short one. I just wanted to give you a real quick idea of what it's like here and how nice the centre is. Tomorrow I'm heading on a train to Chisinau, the capital of Moldova, which is a country and a capital city that very few people actually visit. So stay tuned if you're interested to see that, and I'll see you then. Peace.